Ladies and gentlemen, get ready.
You guys, seriously.
Allegedly, when I was his age, I had a guitar and a beer in a hand.
Will you go?
I mean, allegedly.
Get set.
We're back. We're doing it for real.
You guys just wait for me. I'll be there soon.
And we're only moving forward. So with that being said,
It is time for the Ready, Set, Radio
Somebody move!
podcast.
all right. Welcome to another episode of the Ready, Set, Radio podcast. I am the Beard, and that is... I don't know. You know, actually, now that I think about it, he did send me a message saying something about some traffic. You know, he might be late. I didn't think he would be this late, but looks like we might have to get started without him. Anyway, moving on. Jdubz. Dude, we get to do our first episode together. It's just us.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
I'm
That is so
excited.
cool. I'm excited too, man. I almost feel like you should be sitting over here, except that nobody would be able to push the buttons. Well, yeah.
Dude, I was just down the road. Look,
Hey, dude, you know what time this... I'm sorry. Welcome.
I said I was
It's a new episode. We're yeah, yay. He's here. Yay.
Did I miss my intro?
Yeah. That was your intro, dude. Man, you made a hell of an entrance. Nice. All right. Well, anyway.
With that being said,
We're doing it, dude.
So welcome, Floaty.
Welcome,
to a new
Floaty,
episode of the Ready,
to the
Set,
new
Radio
episode of the
podcast.
Ready, Set, Radio
What were you
podcast.
guys talking about? Because I got a story about some traffic.
We were actually talking about how it was going to be Jdubz and I's first episode, just the two of us.
Oh, do you guys want me to leave? I can
No,
leave?
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We never want you to leave, but should it ever, you know, it'd be weird, I think.
I think you guys could do a
We'd
show
get
without
we'd
me.
get down and we'd make a weird episode, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what you'd talk about, but
It'd be weird.
it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be weird.
We would probably talk about how much we miss you.
Yeah, you guys are so sweet. Look at my knee, guys.
It hurt.
What happened? Baby got a boo-boo?
Yeah, man, I fell down and go boom. I don't know. I just
Don't laugh at that, Jdubz. With great power comes great responsibility now.
I approve that sound effect.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I think I've overworked it this week. You know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I wasn't driving today because of the traffic.
Well, all right. Well, I guess since that's been your week, let me tell you about mine. I went on the biggest grocery shopping trip you've ever even heard of. Hot damn, let's do it. That's right. That's right. And not to get into too much detail, it was this close to needing a comma.
Oh,
Yeah, it's bad out there.
And it was groceries, dude. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to go to the grocery store for like at least 6 months.
nice. I was like, what are you stocking up for, man? You got a memo?
Just because I fucking hate going to the grocery store, you
I
know?
feel that.
And you buy in bulk, you know?
That's
Anyway.
a good idea.
We'll bleep that out when it comes time, I think. But anyway, I think we've got a lot to get to. It's our Halloween recap episode. You know, we're kind of recapping everything that went through in October. So I think we got a lot to get to. I think we should get moving.
Calming it down back to like a more regular
little bit.
schedule.
Yeah.
Because we know that we got Christmas coming up.
You know, yeah, and we got big ideas about that. So.
Yeah, so we've got a whole month of really boring episodes planned for you. I'm just kidding. We've actually got a pretty exciting month of episodes. We might get to that in a little bit later before we sign off. But yeah, the Halloween episodes, I want to start recapping this by giving all the flowers to Jdubz. Jdubz.
Yes. Did you just hit your own applause button, you son of a bitch?
I approve the use of that sound effect also.
Yes. I liked it.
If it was not for Jdubz's evil, spooky side and his 365-day-a-year Halloween-themed house, we would not have nearly as cool of episodes as we did.
And it wasn't even just that, man. It was it was the decor, it was the
Ideas.
guests, it was the ideas, you know, like, and you know, I know Jdubz, I know we might have shot down a bunch of your ideas for some of the movies and stuff that we did, but you are technically responsible for just about everything else. So
Thank you. It takes a village, guys. It takes a village.
Yep.
Yeah, don't be mad at us when we tell you no.
It's cool.
And while we know it looks like every aspect of our show is completely by the seat of our pants, and for the most part that is true, we do put a lot of effort into some of these things. We're kind of we want to know what you guys think about it. So
there is always an element
those
of
mini movies, and if you liked the not sitting here parts of our show, let us know down in the comments. And like if you like Jdubz, costumes and stuff, we can make him do that year round if you guys just say so. Like he'll do anything for $1. You know what I mean?
I wanna yeah.
Okay, see, I did not approve.
That was right on, Jdubz. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna go ahead and approve of that one because Jdubz did put a lot of effort into it, and then he saw one clip of this chicken thing and was like, God damn it, is this really what I'm gonna be remembered for?
Well,
he had a moment, dude, and I want the man to know that we care about you enough that of course we're gonna make you do that.
I'm trying to make you famous, dude. I really am. But yeah, the chicken thing, that was a fun day, wasn't it?
Yeah. Before we get to that though, I think we should go ahead and should we do a segment first, or should we just go ahead and get the commercial out of the way?
We could show them some highlights of these things that we're talking about, and then come back and talk about it into some detail about some of the behind the scenes stuff, and maybe next year's plans.
Well, I gave you two options, and then you went for something completely different.
Or we could talk about going bowling. Check out this segment. We'll be right back on the Ready Set Radio podcast. Look at that, man. More
Look at
paint.
you. Paint. Oh, okay. So you remember the blue?
Yeah,
that
this
was
is the wrong
supposed to be
color.
primer. You should have used that blue. It would have been great. But it worked out. It worked out in the long run, nonetheless. So
I just thought I was using the wrong damn color,
yeah.
so I started over.
It is what it is. I think it worked out fine though. It's going to look. I can't wait to show everybody the end result. But this episode of Station Construction is
Looking at my butt.
yeah. No. It's there. But we're talking about how we finished the concrete pad outside. Now we're coming inside to finish some of the upgrades that we did inside before we started bringing all of our own gear in here. And we used a little bit more paint that was like some of the rest that we had painted it before to finish this side. And I say we, but I mean Floaty. Obviously, he's the one doing it.
I missed my opportunity, but you can see in the foreground, lying on its back, is our AV counter. We use that for everything we film and record, and
Which is actually just a set of cabinets and a countertop that was pulled out of the corner that he was just painting.
Yep. And Eric's mounting some big, huge effing casters on the bottom of it so we can move it out of our way. Because sometimes we need more room on the podcast side.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need more room on the band side.
Yeah, sometimes you need your surface to set stuff on to be mobile.
And sometimes you need a chicken to hop on it and knock it over while you're filming stuff.
Oh, dude, we got that recorded, right?
Dude, that
I
room's
can't wait
looking
to
pretty
show
good.
people that.
It's crazy that...
Wait, no, they've seen it by this point already.
They've seen the chicken.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, casters, I had to reinforce the whole bottom because it was really it was compressed particle board and it wasn't enough to hold up structurally. So I threw a couple of 2x4s under each one and a whole mess of screws. And, because see, then we put it up and I put a few more screws in over here.
There's a
and then
mic there.
And then
Yeah,
a
I
few
saw
more
that.
screws in over here. And then there's our AV desk. And it's still here and it's still serving its purpose as great.
It's very useful.
It's sturdy.
And it and it moves.
Perched.
Yeah. And that was pretty much, I think that's the end of what we did
Yeah,
for
that
this. The holes for the power cable and the charging station. And
Yeah.
that's right. Oh yeah. And the drill for the boom arm for the mic that Jdubz uses. That's
Very important.
Yep. So we did everything ourselves, guys. And this is us.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is us talking about what to do next for the whole big idea of the project. What to do next. This was a band meeting that happened on that AV desk.
A lot of things
afterwards.
were discussed that day.
Very cool. Back to you guys.
Back to us, guys.
It is back to us, isn't it?
Man, that was kind of cool. Like, we showed all this construction stuff in chronological order, but
Yeah.
it's taken
What's
such
happened?
What did you do?
Oh goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jdubz f***s it again.
you are listening to a live recorded.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen.
Figured it
Back
out.
to back. Jdubz fixes it again.
Woo, bang!
Way to go, buddy.
bang.
Give yourself a bangarang for sure. Bangarang! Nice job, Jdubz. Nice
I still
job.
have zero experience.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
Yeah, so we just showed you guys that construction, and I'm sitting here thinking how funny it is because from our point of view, we can see the entire room, and we haven't showed it to you guys yet, but you're going to see it soon.
Yeah, and not only have they not seen it yet, but it's been a while. Like, because of how we're revealing it, we haven't got, and it's been this way for a little while, and I think sometimes I think that's a little strange.
Those of you that follow us and actually watch our podcast, if you've been paying attention, you've caught glimpses of almost everything, but we haven't showed it to you officially and given you a good look at what we've set up for.
It's almost like a Stanley Kubrick movie. There's so many little details you could pick up on if you really wanted to pay attention.
Yeah, there's like a little kid riding around on a big wheel.
Not quite that crazy.
Too far?
No, I'm talking about like the cans of stuff that he had on the shelves in the background that you don't even really think about. But if you hear about it, then you think about it and you're like, oh, wow, there's a whole message there.
We've been slipping out Easter eggs and teasers for months.
Yeah, you guys forget, man.
And
These guys are actually a band. So.
And I'm talking about tiny, detailed stuff. If you go back and really pay attention, you would have to really pay attention to notice. But it's all there, and we can see it build.
And we were fully aware that we might be doing all that just for ourselves. But you know what? I think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious.
It's awesome.
And
I have
regardless,
a blast.
it's a chronicle of our uprising to wherever, because I don't know where that's going to be, but I think it's just fun to do. You know, watch us figure out the whole idea in real time as we do it. You know, and you obviously you'll be able to go back and watch it years later, but I think that's the beauty of it. If you go back and watch every episode, you can watch the whole idea happen.
Yes, Jdubz, you don't have to raise your hand.
Oh, it's easier that way.
But push your button when you're talking.
That is slick, though. That was a good idea. You don't have to, but it was a good idea.
Yeah, well, all I was going to say is the guys that do follow us, you girls and guys that follow us and like what we're doing,
love you.
Please let us know what you guys want to see. If there's something silly or anything, like give us ideas. We are very open to ideas and pushing the button. And we would like the feedback. We would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, give us something to go off of. I think the last comment that we got that I remember saying anything about was something about we were boring.
Yeah, we were boring.
Are we boring?
Well, I mean, we're not. That wasn't the podcast though.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's
that's
true.
right. It was
That
a
wasn't
different
the podcast.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
I'll
right.
be damned.
There's just some
You're right.
content.
Anyway,
But no, I was not bored, and I'm not bored. We have a lot of fun doing this.
damn it, Jdubz. I have a lot of fun doing this. I'm having a lot of fun right now, to be honest, even. But yeah, I feel like we could use some feedback. Let us know. Is it time for a word from our sponsors?
Yeah, because he's getting carried away.
It's time for a word from our
Stop
sponsors.
pushing those buttons.
With great responsibility or power or something, Jdubz.
All right.
Damn it.
And with great podcasts comes the need to make money to pay for stuff. So check out this commercial for our stuff.
Podcasting is hot damn. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I keep doing it. Jdubz, stop pushing buttons.
Check out.
Stop right now. Just get
They're side by side.
Move your goddamn hand.
Check out.
Check out. No.
Stop it.
Check out this word from our. Check out this word from our sponsors.
Silly goose. Dude, what are you doing?
ReadySetRadio.com. Let's get some merch. Yeah, merch.
I'm going to let it slide this time.
That's the. You know what's funny is is going to have to be the second word that we bleep out ever.
I'm going to unalive you.
No, you can't. Hold on. You can't bleep it out because then it's going to sound really bad.
They only bleep out the word.
I'm going to beep you.
No, it'll be a long bleep. It's going to bleep out the whole phrase.
Yeah.
It might even just like beep 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 beep.
Oh my God. I can't let you.
Yeah, and funny enough, that may end up being the last episode I ever edit.
The beard had to fire himself for sexual harassment
Of himself.
of himself. I do think y'all should do the breakdowns for breakfast, dudes. I think is going to be a cool episode.
I'm honestly out of the whole interaction that we're gonna have with them. I'm most excited to see what they think about how we do our shit. I'm most excited to have them here and see what we do and how we do it, and get their pick their mind on what they
have them analyze our podcast.
Yeah. I want to see whether or not they're like, holy shit, you guys, this is like you got like a TV studio set up, or is it like a wow. You guys really did it, didn't you? Like,
yeah, really.
You know, like I want to know, like, is it, do they think it's cool, or is it too much in the wrong direction?
Your guys' setup doesn't match your followers, man.
Yeah,
you guys got a great setup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to know.
We are a baby show, damn it.
I just want to see if they're gonna hurt my feelings or not.
No, I will say,
I'm sure they won't, dude. Luke's like the nicest dude ever.
Yeah, no, they're gonna dig this. But I will say this: I'm gonna request our show is gonna request something from them, because I've noticed something that they've never done. They analyze albums, but they've never analyzed a soundtrack. So we are gonna present them for their first soundtrack, and I was thinking Lost Highway.
That's a good one.
Or something in that
Highway.
That was one of the first, like, it was an indie movie, but there was like Rammstein was on it,
Nine Inch Nails, Smashing
Nails.
Pumpkins. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
there was two. 9 Inch Nails and the Pumpkins both had a radio hit from that soundtrack.
yeah.
The song "I."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember the 9 Inch Nails. Was that "Hand That Feeds" on that album? No,
I think no, it was.
Damn, you guys are good, dude. I don't even know what the talking about.
It was like mid '90s. It was independent film, and they got a
man. That's too bad, because I love like '90s is my jam.
Dude,
you would love that soundtrack.
All those bands wrote songs for that soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's almost all new
Rammstein
songs.
had 2 songs on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
How was the movie?
It's out there.
Skip it. Soundtrack is the shit, though. You can watch it.
Even though we don't
air, and we're on the air again, because this has been some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, hey man, anything you don't drink, you could put right in this thing. Oh, hang on, whoa! Just anything you don't want, you could put right in the cup.
Just put it all in the cup and share the cup.
No, drink what's in your drink what's in your mouth and put the rest in the cup. Never thought I'd have
Friends
to say
forever.
That. I never thought I'd have to say that sentence to another man. Hot damn, let's do it. Drink what's in your mouth and put the rest in my cup.
2 bros, 1 cup.
Oh my
dude! Why you always got to take it too far? Why you always got to take it too far?
All right. Crickets, you both went ah. Don't we have an ah button?
No, there was an ah in there. That wasn't us. That was the all button. Damn it, man. What an episode.
I love this show.
This is hilarious.
If you guys don't watch this show and laugh at least once,
hey, I don't know. I don't know that we mentioned that we came back from the commercial.
Hey,
no,
guys,
we're still just
so this is just happening.
Yeah, this is just natural.
So, but we have actual things to talk about. So we should.
All
right, here we go.
Back to the schedule. Don't do nothing. We're good.
No, it's here. We're here. We're already here.
Everything we just did is going in the show.
It's for real.
We'll cut out the bad stuff.
Yeah,
the stuff
that was the good stuff, dude. Don't cut out the good stuff.
We'll cut out the one thing.
Oh yeah, the one thing.
Hope you guys enjoyed that commercial a few minutes ago. It was a good one.
I love dancing with inanimate objects.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good stuff.
You guys would be surprised how often I catch him in here dancing with that mannequin. It's at least once a month. And he's only here 4 times a month, guys.
Y'all have no idea.
It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate, Jdubz.
It's bad. I need help. We need someone else.
Oh, wrong way.
We need an intern.
Wrong hand. Damn it.
I would love an intern.
You want an intern?
Yeah. Somebody we don't have to pay who does whatever we tell them. Oh.
Isn't that...
Now you see why I want an intern.
Get yourself a Jdubz, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself a Jdubz. He is infallible. On the real. More
Funny
flowers. I'm throwing more flowers at
Funny
him.
enough, dude. I totally want to give the dude his flowers. Our whole Halloween season has been jam-packed full of good stuff because of you, dude.
I
Hats off.
appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
I'd go one
Hats
step
off.
further, and like a lot of the progress we've been able to achieve the last couple months.
The
is because
podcast.
he popped on.
The whole podcast has
Because he
taken a
joined
step
on.
up.
Because
Yeah.
like it was hard doing it just ourselves.
I will say, wait till you see what we got in store for you guys next year.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
Next
not.
year-
Dude, we ain't even got to wait till next year. I'm excited about shit we're doing next month.
Actually, let's
Yeah.
plug that right now.
Yes,
right
that's
here.
what I'm talking about.
Oh,
See,
so check this
you
out.
see how
Watch
organically that happened? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about how 2025 is shaping up.
2025 is going to be a heck of a year.
Yeah, that's
A
going to be.
heck, I tell you. Heck, I tell you. But
Heck of
not
a good
only
time.
that, dude. Coming up just the next few weeks.
That's true because we don't even have to get into 2025 before we get to some exciting stuff.
Cool stuff. So like coming
Yeah.
up soon, we have some friends of ours that are on another podcast, a podcast called Breakdowns for Breakfast. They're coming on our show. We're excited to have them. We've known them for a while, and I've been enjoying their show since we heard they were coming on. I've been trying to listen every week, and I love the way they handle records.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a part of that one day, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm going to sweet talk them. Maybe we can do something with them later.
Actually,
and
just
I've been just in case they're watching, I have a question I want to go ahead and pose right now because I think I know the answer because I know and
he goes by Monster.
Monster.
Monster. It's Monster.
are we gonna
and
have to?
Danger.
Are we gonna have?
Yeah,
to edit
but
that?
you know, we're gonna bleep that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's been a wild episode, you guys. It's been a whole lot we've gotten through just to
dude,
get to this point.
You got beeped, and you didn't even say
twice now.
That's twice.
That's twice in one.
That's how you know
episode.
it's a good episode.
Anyway,
Yes. Long story short, though, these guys, we got some cool stuff coming up in the future with mixing the two platforms together. So
yeah.
I've been in contact with their people, and
that's what I was going to get at. I'm excited about what
there's
we're about to do.
ours, and it's going to be fun, man. We got some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Jdubz, we have some cool stuff coming up in other ways, right? You have something else planned, don't you?
Yeah,
This-
I keep us busy.
Is the sweat tribute? Can we talk about that yet?
Yes, we can. Thank you. And I'm really stoked about this. This is going to be something that hits close to home for a lot of us. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't have the main man
Yeah. So
on set.
Right.
So we're going to have the next best thing, his right hand gal, if you will.
for any of those people listening that don't know what Sweat is, Sweat was a venue in Greensboro called Somewhere Else Tavern that we all grew up playing shows in, and
Yeah.
Burley Hayes was the owner, and he was like a second father figure to all of us. And we decided, since so many of us and so many of our friends and people in our community have ties to that place, we wanted to do something to really like celebrate it, as opposed to just mention it once in a while on our podcast, which we
Right.
have done.
Yeah.
So Jdubz has started to plan out a nice episode where we can kind of pay homage to the place that kind of raised us in the music scene and entertainment in general. Like,
Yeah.
we got our starts there. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. I
And
guarantee
honestly,
it's gonna be
like
fun.
it goes so deep, dude. Like you and I met on the stairs at Sweat. Like
You're
that's how this started.
We wouldn't have a corn dog sign on the wall if it wasn't
Right.
for Somewhere Else Tavern.
Dude, you know, there wouldn't be a Ready Set Radio without Sweat.
Without
so.
Somewhere Else Tavern. And that story and similar stories are shared by countless people that wouldn't have their circle of friends without Tavern, wouldn't have the job they have, wouldn't have the car they got. You know, there's all
Yeah.
sorts of things that
Life memories.
yeah, you
Dude,
can
yeah.
trace it back to just the fact that you went to Somewhere Else Tavern. So you guys stay tuned for that.
Gonna be
coming
a
up in
cool
November,
episode, man. I'm really excited about that one.
and a bunch of other cool stuff. We're gonna keep trying to make segments for you. As Jdubz said, give us ideas, what you want to hear, what you want to see. He's willing to do some of the dumbest crap. So put it in the comments.
Like that chicken thing.
The
dude.
chicken thing.
The chicken thing was amazing, bro. I love the chicken thing.
Chicken thing was
Give
fantastic.
it up for our boy,
Give
dude.
it up
That shit
for
was
Jdubz.
great, dude.
The best,
Doodle-doo,
y'all.
I'm perched. I'm perched.
the best, hands down, the best mother clucking chicken
Dude.
I've ever seen. Thank you for doing that. That was an idea that I had. That whole take on the
Man,
the
great
Raven.
idea.
I hit Jdubz up
Great
one day. I was
idea.
like, hey man, would you be interested in coming to the station one day and with your chicken costume and being a part of a spoof
Yeah.
on Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven? His response was, "You damn right, when."
That's my boy, dude. Heck yeah, Jdubz. That's good stuff, dude.
But he said
I love that
he
chicken
said that
video.
he said that very enthusiastically from his house, but he would not have said it so enthusiastically in the chicken suit in this room after an hour.
Yeah,
he
no.
definitely wasn't comfortable after about an hour.
What's funny though is that even though it was your idea, and I'm totally giving you props for that, you weren't there when we very first started filming, and I got him in the chicken suit, and then like he had to drink for a little bit just before we started filming. He was like, "Look, dude, I can't just be a dick like this. I have to. I gotta warm up."
Yeah.
And he was, and then he was. So he had a couple, and I was
I
like,
was
"You
gonna
ready?"
say I didn't want to say it, but yeah, the annoyance level was on max.
The level of
But-
commitment to his role was
perfect.
it was so Daniel Day-Lewis, dude. He was method actor about it, dude. I'm not even kidding. It was amazing to watch. My dude. I'm gonna give it up for you again. My dude. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So I'm hoping, and I'm not going to promise, but I'm hoping that we will see the return of the chicken at some point on the Ready Set Radio podcast.
I would love to, but I don't think that we can just promise that kind
I'm
of
not
thing.
going to promise it.
Yeah.
I hope for it.
Yeah.
Well,
I can have.
But I can tell you that I think we've got some pretty cool ideas for Christmas.
Yes.
And not only the in between, but the after. And I think we've got some cool, funny, big things coming up. Please keep watching and keep your eyes open.
Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Ready Set Radio podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, make a friend watch us. Put them in a headlock and be like, "You're going to watch this thing podcast, mother effer." We love you guys. Jdubz, take us out. Steven, you've been wonderful. Goodbye from the Ready Set Radio podcast. Let me get my...
thanks, guys. We love you.
Oh, how's that mean? You good?
Hey, if you like that video, don't forget to click subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new content.